think I am this body and I am from this world. I belong to this family. I belong to this community, this religion, this place. And this is what my work is, my duty is. I'm supposed to do this. And there's nothing beyond material reference or the reference. Nothing beyond the reference to the material body, material life, and material world. He's stuck up in this material conditioning. What is the defect in material life is explained in 2 words in Bhagavatam. The defect of material life is only 2. So beautifully captured in the Bhagavatam. Aham and Mameti. These are the 2 defects of material life. What is that? Aham. I am so and so. I am this body. I am this, I am that. I am male, I am female, I am man, I am woman, I am grown up, I am intelligent, I am not so intelligent, I am beautiful, not so beautiful. I am very powerful, I am very wealthy, my memory is very sharp, I am very capable. Aham. And mameti, mama iti, these are mine. This family is mine. The possessions are mine. This country is mine. This state is mine. The son is mine. The daughter is mine. The wife is mine. The husband is mine. This is my father. This is my mother. This is my cousin. My proprietorship. My home. My ownership. That is mama iti. My friends, my community. So these are the 2 defects of material life. And these are the 2 primary fundamental illusions. Fundamental illusion. All other illusions emerge from these 2 illusions or illusory concepts which we have accepted and are convinced about, and we believe it to be true. Illusion means, by definition, that which it is not. But I take it, it is. Therefore, one is an illusion. I am not the body, but I am convinced I am the body. I am this. What else? What else, Prabhuji? I am this. What else? I am. You tell me. Is you are so sure of that? I am male. Any doubt? No doubt. Am I a human being? Any doubt? Am I a butterfly? No. Am I a bird? No. I'm a human being. I'm convinced about it. You see? You're already illusioned. You're already trapped by illusion. I think I am a human being. I am a male. I am a female. I am so and so, so and so. I am thin. I am fat. Which you are actually not. Neither you are thin nor you are fat. Neither you are a human being nor you are a bird. Nor you are intelligent nor you are not intelligent. Neither you are rich nor you are poor. But I think so. I am so and so. And that is illusion. And the mama iti extensions of the illusion. First illusion begins from mama. If there is no mama, there is no mameti. There is no mama iti. That is why you see the 2nd chapter of Bhagavad Gita begins with you are not the body, you are spirit, soul. And we think such a fundamental, simple thing. I thought Bhagavad Gita means something which you can't understand, very complex things. And Krishna is starting saying you are not the body, you are a spirit, soul. And we think we have finished that lesson. Why you people keep repeating the same thing? After 10 years in ISKCON also you repeat the same thing. After 50 years in ISKCON you repeat the same thing. Some are coming since 15 years, some are coming since 25 years. Still we are saying you're not the body, you spirit, soul. Babre. And we are saying since 25 years in Mysore. Krishna is telling since 5,000 years. How much outdated it is. Our brains work like that. Our intelligence thinks like that. So dull, highly tamasic intelligence we have. But we think we are super intelligent. But this basic fundamental teaching of Krishna, we have still not passed this. I am not the body. Not even convinced. So from this illusion, every other illusion emerges. If you're not the body, then where the question of my family, my possessions, my people, my country, my society, my community? It is gone. So when you knock off, I am not the body, everything else connected to the body is knocked off. This is the secret. That is why in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is explained by Prabhupada that when we take initiation, the first thing, there are 5 things concerning initiation. But the first and foremost of the 5 things which necessitates initiation, or which indicates initiation, is there must be change of name. And it is compulsory. And thereafter, one should not recognize the person by his past name. And this is a regulative principle. Your connection with the body is finished. Now you are Krishna Dasa. You are Krishna Dasa. Or Vishnu Dasa. Rama Dasa. That means your original connection is getting re-established. Therefore, we don't want to talk about the past and all the connections thereof. Just by one name, your entire material connection is cut off. Your connection with material life, millions of lives, your connection with material world is finished. Just name change. So Prabhupada says it is extremely important. It's not to be taken lightly. Why we are saying Dasa? I am Dasa of Krishna. I belong to Krishna. I belong to the spiritual world, not this world. Not the people of this world, which is temporary and illusory. Simply, purely a karma equation going on in this world and nothing more. The entire material existence is simply an equation of karma based on illusory conceptions about life and existence, concocted in one's mind. And we don't even know what it means by concoction, what it means by illusion. Nobody has thought. Where we have been taught in the school, first time in ISKCON, when I came, I heard the word called illusion. I know English. I'm from a convent school. Good English I have studied. But I have not heard the word illusion. And the way Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam explains what is illusion, don't even know. Aham mamiti, have you heard it in your life? Has anybody told you? You have gone to so many discourses. Anybody told you aham mameti? I am not the body and things belong to my body is not mine, but it is somebody's. That is there. It is not nobody's. That is Mayavada. There's another wrong understanding and conception. It is not mine. It is not me, but it is somebody's. Who is that somebody? That is called Brahma Jignasa. You have to search out. And the Vedas reveal that it belongs to Krishna. Krishna also says repeatedly in the Bhagavad Gita, it is mine, everything is mine. And as you know, it is mine, everything is mine. If I say it is correct, but if Krishna says it is wrong, see how conditioned souls are so smart and so misleading. They're misleading themselves. When Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, 5th chapter, text 29, Bhoktaram yagna tapasam sarvaloka maheshwaram. Suradam sarvabhutanam gyatva mam shantim richati. When Krishna says, I am the proprietor of everything. Why Krishna is saying this? How can he say this? But when I say, I am the Lord of all I survey, I am the proprietor, I am the master. Oh, there is applause, there is appreciation, you will get reward. You have built up this company, a startup company to $1 billion company. In the Fortune 500, your name will come. That is okay. Matter of great pride. But if Krishna says all the planets belong to me, oh, these are all simply stories. Or it is too much for Krishna to claim everything is his. What is this? Some justification must be there. Okay, you may say 5 crore, 10 crore, 100 crore, 1000 crore. Okay, 10,000 crore. All Kupa Mundu ka. 10,000 crore also, 1 lakh crore also, because you see Ambani's now. That is why. Otherwise, you can't even conceive that. You can't even conceive it. Because somewhere, sometime in the newspaper, I read, okay, 50,000 crore in the telephone industry, they have deposited, they have invested to start, or 1 lakh crore. Some financial budget comes every March, April. The finance minister, union minister presents. So 1 lakh crore budget like that. Something we understand. What 1 lakh crore means, nobody knows anyway. Nobody knows. Say India belongs to me, okay. If somebody says India is mine, China is mine, Pakistan is mine, America is mine, Venezuela is mine, Japan is mine, Africa is mine. He looks to be crazy fellow. How can everything belong to him? That is why he is God. You are not God. See, if we say America is mine, India is mine, just when the British were ruling, they want to colonial situation. How did the colonial situation happen? All British colonies everywhere across the world. That is okay. Great emperors, powerful kings. How they conquered the whole world. You agree, you appreciate their chivalry, their Kshatriya spirit. But if Krishna says all the planets belong to me and I am the supreme controller, not possible. Or too much domination. So, this is our problem. That we don't have faith in God's words. If I say everything is mine, that's perfect. But God says everything is mine, that is wrong. Everything belongs to me. If I say, that's fine. But God says you all belong to me. No. I don't belong to him. So, Mother Yashoda is saying that because of the Lord's Maya, I am wrongly thinking Nanda Maharaj is my husband, Krishna is my son. Of course, this is in a specific context you have to understand. Mother Yashoda taking a normal woman's position or a normal conditioned soul's position, she is expressing this. Just like somebody thinks, so-and-so is my husband, so-and-so is my son, my daughter, and I am the wife of so-and-so. And therefore all the wealth belongs to me, and all the subjects in Gokula are mine. Just like the king thinks, all the citizens belong to him. In a company, a chairman or a factory owner thinks, all the employees are mine. My employees. I am feeding them. I am taking care of them. I am maintaining them. See the level of ego, subtle ego. He does not even sense and understand anything. Totally in ignorance. Drowned in ignorance. Or in a family, the head of the family thinks, this family is running because of me. I am taking care of the family. I am the maintainer. So at every level, from micro to macro, everybody thinks like that. Brahma thinks, this universe is maintained by me, directed by me. He has his ego. thinking that I am the creator of this universe. He is also an illusion. From micro to macro, everybody is an illusion. Just because one has got a great designation does not mean he is very advanced, very enlightened. Not necessary. That is why we see Brahma in the second canto of Bhagavatam. Of course, Brahma's case is different. But generally, Brahmas are also in illusion. Rarely, even Brahma is a devotee. Great devotee. Rarely. In our case, in our universe, our Brahma is a pure devotee who appeared as Haridas Thakur later on. And that's how we get to know. So, Brahma, in the second canto of Bhagavatam, he prays to Krishna like this. He says, "My Lord, please bless me such that in the course of creation and creating the multiple planets with all its necessities and details and the different species, I should not forget that everything is happening by your grace. You allowed me, permitted me to do so. You have given me the creative intelligence. You have given me the ingredients for creating. You require things to create. Just like you have to build a house. You require brick, cement, mortar, etc., etc. And you combine those things and make a house. Where did you get the material from? So like that, to create this universe, there are basic 24 elements. Basic elements of material creation are 24. Bhagavatam describes. Of course, different sages have analyzed in different way. Some say it is only 3. Some say they're 11, etc., etc. It depends on from which approach they are coming, what approach they have towards analyzing this creation. Anyway, just like this earth, water, fire, air, space, mind, intelligence, ego, etc., etc., 3 modes of material nature, so many things. All these make up this material world. So Brahma didn't create them. He didn't create Panchabhuta. He didn't create the different 84 lakh species. Krishna created. Krishna supplied. And the creative intelligence, how to create this universe and populate the universe with all the details for its creation and maintenance, actually including dissolution plan. The blueprint is given by Krishna, executed by Brahma and Shiva. So Brahma therefore prays to Krishna, saying that in the course of creation, because I am dabbling with so much power and capabilities, I should not become illusioned to think I am the supreme. My Lord, I pray this from you. I should not become illusioned to think I am the creator. I am the supplier. So let me always be conscious that you have supplied all the ingredients and you have given me the intelligence and you have given me this opportunity to create. And therefore, let me be humble always and not become puffed up. It's the exact words Brahma has used in his prayers in the second canto of Bhagavatam. So like that, here we should also know that no possessions belong to us. Gold, you think we have produced gold? We have manufactured gold? I think I am the owner. Money, you think you are the owner? But how did you get the money from? By working. How can you work without senses, without the physical body? Who gave you the physical body? Who gave you the senses, the hands, the legs? And who gives you the intelligence and the capability to work? Sometimes they say, right, he's a useless fellow, take him out of job, fire him. So you require some capacity to work. Nothing means nobody cares, they'll throw you out. So some capacity is there. And you do some endeavor. If you don't do any endeavor, sitting in the company, they'll kick you out. Again, they'll fire you. This fellow does not do anything. Fire him. So you have to do some endeavor. You're required to do, think. You're required to have some capacity. You require senses, hands, legs. And if you're a little more intelligent, your pay will be little high. So who's supplying the intelligence? Is it yours? So body is not yours. Intelligence is not yours. The opportunity, we think we get the opportunity. So many people don't get opportunity. Lord, out of His kindness, is providing everything, including opportunity. But we fail to recognize. Just like, you see how we are, how we take things for granted, especially when it comes to God. Just like you see, suppose you have been searching for a job long time, or you completed your education. So your uncle is there, or your father's old friend is there. He will say, my dear so-and-so, let your son complete your education. I have one very good reference from a company. He is my very close friend, very big company. I will recommend your son. Let him get a job immediately. So the father and the son will be so grateful. So somebody is making arrangement, right? Nothing is self. Nothing is self. Everything is. We are completely dependent on every arrangement in this world. Just like in a crude way, the immediate arrangements are, you can say, your father. If your father doesn't exist, you wouldn't have grown to that degree. You wouldn't have come to what you are today if your mother and father wouldn't have taken care. So the first level arrangement. And we appreciate that. Therefore, we have some kind of obligation to mother and father. Similarly, we have obligation to whom? Whom we have received benefit from. We have obligation to. Could be your friend, could be your uncle, could be your auntie, could be a guardian. You become indebted because you have received help. Why you are indebted to your teacher? Because they're giving you knowledge, wherein you can build up your life and career. Otherwise, you'll be on the street. Why you are indebted to a person who gives charity? Otherwise, you would have been on the street. You would have been bereft of something otherwise. So you're indebted. You're grateful. And it is natural. We appreciate. Only when it comes to God, we take it everything for granted. No, just like somebody made arrangement, no, that arrangement is made by another arrangement, which was made by yet another arrangement. And the final unseen arrangement made by the Lord. We may know, we may not know. Just like this story which I said, a simple story. The father's friend had arranged a job. Now, father may share that knowledge to the son, may not share. He will just think he applied, he got it. But our friend made a recommendation. Like that, you may not see the Lord. Lord's hand, Lord's support, Lord's guidance. You may not see. Those who are ignorant can't see. Those who are enlightened can see everything. Those who are ignorant cannot see anything. Muda Drisha, they can't see anything. But those who are enlightened, they can see everything. Krishna has spoken about this in the Bhagavad Gita 18th chapter. So, if you deeply analyze, that is why Lord Brahma concluded finally, Krishna is Ishvara Parama Krishna Sarva Karana Karanam. The ultimate cause of everything. Ultimate cause of all causes. Only if you understand this and realize this truth, you will surrender to Krishna. Otherwise, we will not surrender. We will become devotee of the Lord. Otherwise, we will not become devotees. We will not become devotees. We will only be floating on aham mameti, illusion. I and mine, that's all. Only two things. Whole life is finished. So here Prabhupada says, we should not be proud of our possessions. As expressed by Mother Yashoda, I am not the owner of my possessions. the estate, the cows, calves, nor the subjects are mine. They're given to me. This is exactly what even Yudhishthira Maharaj said. After Krishna enthroned Yudhishthira as the king of Hastinapura, after the famous battle of Kurukshetra, Yudhishthira Maharaj was re-established as the emperor of the earth, of the 7 islands. At that time, Yudhishthira Maharaj made a statement. See how devotees are. So natural, so humble, so realistic. When he is being declared as the emperor, but he is saying, that's what Krishna is telling, you are the emperor. But he is telling, out of great humility and reality, Krishna, actually, you are the emperor. Not only of this earth, of all the planets and all the universes. I am just a caretaker on your behalf. This is exactly what Yudhishthira Maharaj said. The moment he was installed as the king, as the emperor of the earth, can you imagine his consciousness? Perfectly syncing with what Mother Yashoda is saying. None of the possessions belong to me. There's another nice reference. In Lord Ramachandra's life. See how the Lord himself is setting example. Lord sets example through his devotees also. Why? To make us appreciate and accept and convince. You are not the owner. You don't possess anything. You are dependent on the Lord. But you're not bereft of anything because of that. So Ramachandra, Lord Ramachandra, he performed sacrifices for thousands of years. And after performing those sacrifices, see here in the Bhagavatam, very nice reference is there. In the 9th canto, about Lord Ramachandra rules the world. Very nice chapter. So, thereafter, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Ramachandra, accepted an acharya and performed sacrifices, yajnas, with opulent paraphernalia. Thus, he himself worshipped himself, for he is the Supreme Lord of all demigods. So basically the point here is he performed sacrifices with opulent paraphernalia. After completion of the sacrifices, what did he do? Lord Ramachandra gave the entire east to the Hota priest, the entire south to the Brahma priest, the west to the Advaryu priest, and the north to the Udgata priest, the reciter of the Samaveda. In this way, he donated his entire kingdom without leaving even one village for himself. While he is the emperor, declared emperor, but he donated everything in his possession to the Brahmanas. And those Brahmanas are not the Kali Yuga Brahmanas who are greedy. They're extremely devoted to the Lord and the Lord's cause. Such kind of highly elevated Brahmanas. And Prabhupada said, I am establishing this ISKCON movement to create such first-class Brahmanas who will work for the cause of the Lord and the Lord's mission in this world. The ISKCON society is made to create Brahmanas. Brahmanas, not just from Brahmanas, from any background. If you are ready, if you are willing to follow the standards and principles, make you a devotee and take you back to Godhead. So this, for this sublime purpose, this ISKCON movement is established by the Acharya. Then, thereafter, thinking that because the Brahmanas have no material desires, see, this is what I said. What kind of Brahmanas they are? Not greedy Brahmanas. Not greedy Brahmanas. Are using deity as a product to earn money. to decorate the deity nicely and make it as a showpiece and collect money. No, not such kind of brahmanas. Nor use deity as one's livelihood and earning. No, not such brahmanas. So here Ramachandra is saying, thereafter thinking that because the brahmanas have no material desire, they should possess the entire world. See the contrast. No material desire. See, here we are greedy, want, and we are not getting. And here the other way around, the brahmanas don't want, but Lord is saying, no, you take. This is the secret. But don't make an equation, manipulative equation out of that. If you go behind grabbing something, if karma permitting, you will get maximum that much. But if you give up, if you sacrifice, if you renounce, if you develop detachment, vairagya, and fully convinced, my Lord is there. What is there to ask from my Lord? He is already taking care. What is there to ask? It is shameful, embarrassing to ask from the Lord. It is a shame. What is there to ask my Lord? Rather, I am keeping so many things for myself. When am I going to give up those things, those attachments? The devotee's thinking is like that. For such devotees, the Lord gives everything, including Himself. This is the position of the gopis. Elsewhere it is said, I think the acharyas have explained, just like if the Lord gives with His unlimited hands, how much can your two hands hold? You can't hold really. We're only like beggars, we're thinking, give me, give me, give me. If the Lord really gives you, can you hold? Can you possess? Can you enjoy? Don't even have capacity. We are too tiny, we are. We are too tiny. What can you enjoy? Lord will give you unlimitedly. Can you enjoy? You cannot. Don't even have capacity to enjoy. So Lord will give you what you deserve, what is best for you. Don't worry. Let's not worry. Let's not be in anxiety. Let's not have a doubt. Let's not be doubtful. Let's not be faithless. Better let me preserve, secure. Let's not be faithless. Let's have full faith on the Supreme Lord and His perfect, absolute arrangement. So, here, thinking that the Brahmanas, they have no material desire. What is this? You have no desire. Take everything. The Lord will decide for such persons. They are the right persons to possess everything, who are completely detached and free from moha of aham and mameti. Otherwise, it is exploitative mentality. In this world is nothing but a world of exploitation. Simply a world of exploitation and business. Give and take. Bhakti is not a principle of give and take. It is not a trade. So when the Lord is confident of identifying such a soul, He will give everything to such a devotee. So here you see these Brahmanas, they should possess the entire world. Lord Ramachandra delivered the land between the east, west, north, south to the Acharya. So first he gave north, south, east, west to each, Advaryu, Hota, all these things. And the land in between that also, something in between is remaining. No, that also he gave up to the Acharya. Thus, giving everything in charity to the Brahmanas, Lord Ramachandra retained only his personal garments and ornaments. What is his possession? He retained only how much? ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನನಗೆ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಿಮಗೆ. No. He retained only his personal garments and ornaments, which he wore that particular day, happened to wear. And similarly, the queen, Mother Sita, is nothing less. Lakshmi, she also is not mad and capturing money. See, we are capturing money. She herself is not bewildered and illusioned by money. Because she is overwhelmed by Narayana and his opulence, his beauty, his glories, his transcendental qualities, his leelas. She is absorbed and enchanted by Narayana. What can money, what can opulence, what can ornaments enchant? Nothing. So, similarly, the queen, Mother Sita, was left with only her nose ring for a lady. That's why you have to go to the nuances of all these things. For a lady, only a nose ring, nothing else. So, this was Mother Sita's position. At least it says Ramachandra had ornaments, plural number. Ornaments, maybe some chains and all the kind of things. Mother Sita was left with only her nose ring and nothing else. She's perfectly happy. Her asset is Narayana. So such are the devotees, the Brahmanas. You see the concluding part. All the Brahmanas who were engaged in various activities of the sacrifice were very pleased with Lord Ramachandra, who was greatly affectionate and favorable to the Brahmanas. Thus, so they must be happy, right? Lucky day for them, a lucky Sunday. No, that's not their thinking. That's not their thinking. You see, with melted hearts, they returned all the property received from him and spoke as follows. Somebody must be thinking, what fools they must have been, right? They got so much as a donation, they returned back all the donation back to the Lord. Oh Lord, what did they say? You are the master of the entire universe. What have you not given us? What have you not given to us? You have entered the core of our hearts and dissipated the darkness of our ignorance by your effulgence. This is the supreme gift. We do not need a material donation. You are the supreme personality of Godhead who have accepted the Brahmanas as your worshipable deity. Your knowledge and memory are never disturbed by anxiety. You are the chief of all famous persons within this world, and your lotus feet are worshipped by sages who are beyond the jurisdiction of punishment. O Lord Ramachandra, let us offer our respectful obeisances unto you. This was their prayer. So, in conclusion, we should know that everything is under the proprietorship of the Lord. Everything is meant for the enjoyment of the Lord. And we're all participants of that, participants in that program to facilitate the Lord's enjoyment. And naturally, we will be happy. It's just like, suppose you give something to your father. You think you're losing something? You lost something? You spend for your family. You think you lost it? You lost the money? You are earning for the family only. You are earning for your parents only. Suppose you maintain your father. Suppose you are grown up. You are earning. And then with your earning, you spend something for yourself, for your wife and children. But you also spend for your mother, father. Do you think it is being wasted? It is being lost? Or do you think you are given a donation to your father? Prabhuji, every month I donate to my father. 10,000 I give him out of 20,000. And my wife I give another 5,000 to take care of the family. So for myself only 5,000 I keep, Prabhuji. Actually 15,000, 70% I donate to my family only. Does this statement make sense? It is not called donation. Because you are giving to your family. Donation means something outside yourself you are giving is called donation. And for that you should earn for giving donation. Your money. You cannot take from somebody's pocket and say, I am giving you donation. You should give your money. That's called donation. So giving to your family is not donation, right? Basic level you may think it is duty. Little more you are mature, you may think it is out of affection, not duty. I love my family. I like my family. I live for my family. What else I am living for? What else I am earning for? Why else I am struggling for? For my family. Natural psychology, right? Exactly the same thing. When one is enlightened, he understands Krishna is my father, the original father. the moola from which everything comes. Radharani is my mother. I am working for them. I am giving to them. Although we call it as a donation to the temple, what is donation? It's not donation, actually speaking. You are giving to your father, Krishna. But that understanding must be there. Sometimes today we see children, they are very selfish. They'll say, nothing to my parents. My earning for me. Sometimes we can see some people have that kind of thinking. Very separated thinking. Selfish thinking. Independent thinking. That's not very congenial for family life. It will crack somewhere. So similarly, today the jivas in this world, they're very independent in their thinking. They think, oh, God is somebody, I am somebody. They don't see any connection. There's somebody outside. The last part which I was trying to say, how donation also comes when you give from your money, your earning. In that sense, what is mine? Even if I have to earn, the body is, as I already analyzed earlier, body is given by Krishna, intelligence is given by Krishna, capacity and capability is given by Krishna. What is mine? Atma also is Krishna's. What is mine? If I have to endeavor, my senses have to move, Prakriti has to cooperate, and Krishna has to arrange for that. And he has to arrange demigods for that machinery to work. Every movement is controlled by a demigod. If you have to move your hand, a demigod has to permit you access control. He can deny the access, you will get paralysis. We don't have control. You know, doctors say many times, we don't know what is the cause of your disease. Yeah, it's a fact. Because demigods have to release the access for you to operate this body, operate the brain, operate the memory, operate the intelligence. We take everything for granted. Nothing is for granted here. So everything is provided by the Lord. Therefore, actually it is not a donation also. Because my soul also is the Lord's. I belong to the Lord. Only one thing is mine, ego. That is my contribution. My earning is ego. The rest, everything is the Lord's prasada. If this you understand, you become Krishna conscious. You are immediately released from Maya. So, we have a holistic understanding. The Lord is the most lovable object. Because you love, you give. Just as somebody says, why madly you are giving this person, this lady, this child is my son? I love him. I am mad after him. Naturally, I will give him. The same thing. When somebody is in love with the Lord, he wants to offer everything to the Lord. It's natural. And that is the original constitutional position of the jiva in the spiritual world. All the jivas in the spiritual world are like that. The jivas in the material world are like small children. No, it's for me. But the jivas in the spiritual world are like mature children of God. No, God has given everything so much. What I can give my Lord? What can I do for my Lord? Just like a lover thinks. If he is a lover, what can I do for my beloved? Such a person is a lover. If he is thinking, what can I take from my beloved? He is not a lover. He is an exploitator. Isn't it? So like that. So, therefore we should try to understand that how everything belongs to the Lord and nobody owns anything, neither people nor things. It is provided by the Lord for your use. You can use. There's nothing wrong. It's not that you should not use. You can use. But keeping in mind, Lord has provided and He has permitted you to enjoy. With this understanding, we can conduct our life. It's perfectly all right. We'll stop here. Granthanath Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. This Saturday, 24th of January, We are celebrating Shri Krishna Balaram Rath Yatra. Is the 20th annual Rath Yatra of the ISKCON Mysore chapter. The Rath Yatra will begin from Kote Anjaneya temple and proceed in the main streets of Mysore and reach our temple. 4:30 p.m. it starts at Kote Anjaneya temple and will reach by between 8:30 and 9 to our temple here. So we invite all of you to come and pull the chariot of Lord Krishna and Balaram and take Krishna's and Balaram's special blessings. And please invite your friends and relatives also. And on 25th, the next day of the Rath Yatra, it is Srila Advaita Acharya's appearance day. Advaita Acharya is Mahavishnu. He appeared for the very purpose we are discussing today. How to convince us about our connection with the Lord. How to increase our love towards the Lord. So he prayed for Lord Vishnu to appear, Lord Krishna to appear, and he came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Advaita Acharya is a very great Acharya. 500 years back he appeared in West Bengal. So his appearance day is there on 25th. So there is fasting till noon, 12. Therefore, Sunday morning program will be normal on 25th January. And we'll have Churna Abhisheka at 10:30 a.m. And then followed by Pravachan and Rajbhog Arati. And then there will be lunch prasadam for all. Because it is fasting, so we will not serve Khichdi prasadam in plates. We will give Donna prasadam because of fasting. Those who are fasting can avoid that also. Those who are not fasting can take Donna prasadam. Otherwise, the prasadam will be offered to all the devotees after the festival celebration at 1 p.m. So please come for the festival. And on 31st January, Friday, the last day of this month, it is Lord Nityananda's appearance. The Nityananda Trayodashi. One of the most important festivals for this world, for all of us, because Nityananda Prabhu is the Guru Tattva. By his mercy, we can attain Vaikuntham, Krishna. Very, very important. So we have celebrations from evening 6 p.m. onwards. It includes Abhishekam, Kirtan and Prasadam. We invite all of you for this Nityananda Trayodashi festival also. So Rath Yatra service list, many devotees have volunteered. We are very thankful to all of you. So the service list is being put up, go through that. And request all the volunteers and SPOCs of the services to go through and discuss the service details. Thank you. Hare Krishna.